Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about how to be healed emotionally. We are human beings. We have expectations, we have desires, we have unlimited wants, we have needs, and we don't often have all these things at the time that we want them. We are always not filled up with our desires and our wants. And so going by this, we are prone to undergo stress. There are sometimes that we need certain things urgently, and then the inability of us to have these things, it causes us emotional stress. And we're also controlled by time and seasons. All right. So when the seasons does not favor us, it causes stress to us, and when the times does not favor us, then it causes stress to us as a human being. At a point in time, definitely life's events, circumstances, and it makes us to undergo some stress. All right. So emotional stress is when your emotions are being pressured. Yes, it's when you have unstable emotions. When your emotions are not stable, they are being pressured. That's when you undergo emotional stress. All right. And I said that each one of us at a point in time, by one event or occurrence or another, leads us into having emotional stress. So let's now talk about some of the causes of emotional stress. Okay. Note that being you, whosoever you may be, you are prone to undergo stress. And I know at one point in time of your life, you probably may have undergone some stress like that. Yes. So here are some of the causes of stress. We have fear. Fear stresses our emotions a lot, especially when we have fear for the unknown, fear for the future, when we are uncertain of things that happen around us. Okay, when we cannot predict what is forthcoming, so we undergo stress. And then the other one is we have depression also. Depression also causes lots of emotional stress to us human beings when things do not go the way we want, when we don't really have it at the point and just the way we want it. All right, we have human bully. When people bully you, you tend to get afraid of them. We have events, we have so many things that causes us emotional stress. It could be that maybe you've been in an abusive relationship. It could be loneliness. It could be this kind of a long unhappiness. It's just sometimes, yeah, for women, pregnancy, during menstrual cycle, and many more. All right. And so we also have some kinds of stress. We have the acute stress. The acute stress is caused by a new experience to an event. Yeah, when you're having a new experience to a new event. Yeah, it's usually a short-term stress. All right. And then we have also episodic stress. Episodic stress is a stress that is caused by, it's when one is faced with a sudden event. That's when something happens suddenly out of your expectation. That's when you have episodic stress or episodic emotional stress. And then we have the chronic stress. This is a kind of long lasting, yeah, and it is also constant. When something is happening to you, when you're being stretched out emotionally constantly, it is called a chronic stress. All right, so all of these stressors they are interrelated. They have a connection such that whenever any one of them happens to you, your emotions are being stressed out. Okay, so there are certain people that it could be loss of lives, loss of properties, loss of just so many things, And then you need to recover from this stress. Definitely, you have to restore back your happiness and your peace. So, how do you restore back your emotions, your happiness, and your peace? Well, I have just one single way out, and this way is taken from the Bible. Yeah, it's taken from the Bible. So, we just need to come boldly to the throne of grace to obtain mercy and find grace to help in a time of need. And so that's from Hebrew 4 and verses 16. So you first of all need to realize that there is a place you can come to that offers or proffers you the mercy and the grace you need for you to be able to heal emotionally. You have to acknowledge that you have to have this knowing that such a place or such a throne exists. Okay, so when you have realized this, and then you also need to realize that you have a right to ascend to that throne and find what you need to help you make it in that stressing moment. All right, so you need to come boldly as if you have the right to come boldly, and as if that peace and joy that you need to help you make it through that stress is there, and you come to draw it. All right, so God, He knows that there will come times in our lives when we'll be stressed by life's challenges, events, and happenings. Okay, and it really will not be our fault or our doing. It will not even be our will for certain things to happen to us, but because we're human beings and we have to undergo all this, God has made provision. Alright, He has made everything for any challenge to come up. He has already provided grace available to help you make it through it. So all you need to do is just realize that there is help that's made available for you and come to draw that help. He is ever ready to release that help that we need. Alright, so you need to come. Already angels are assigned to help you in that time of your trouble. That grace is made available and it is sufficient. Okay, so when you come to draw, I tell you that it does not take time. It is one of the easiest, one of the cheapest ways of getting healed emotionally. God is so prompt in helping us heal emotionally. This is one thing I'm very sure that God gives to us quickly whenever we come in search of it. Just know that the grace, the mercy, the angels are already made available. All you need to do for you to quickly be healed emotionally is just come boldly to that throne and take what is made available for you. All right, and then when you get bullied by people, whenever people step on your toes, okay, whenever people hurt you, you don't try to go for payback by yourself. All you need to do is just you pray to God to give you a compensation for your pain, and I tell you that He gives you even double. It comes so overwhelming. You have this kind of peace and joy, and I tell you that that's far more better, and it's more worth than you seeking for revenge by yourself. Alright, so I hope this helps you, and I hope as you work on this, it helps you at any moment in your life when you need this. Thank you.